Welcome to the August 2020 Bourne Review. I'm Susan Barlow. First, some headline news and announcements. Bourne schools start on September 16th with remote learning only. On August 4th, the Board of Selectmen voted to have the fall special town meeting on November 16th. The warrant for the special town meeting opened on August 10th and will close on September 25th. This will be the last date for all anticipated warrant articles to be submitted. Here's some good news. EEE map shows that the Cape is in the area of low risk for EEE infection. The same is shown on the West Nile virus map. Don't feel like driving? Check out the new enhanced Cape Cod RTA service called the Buzzards Bay Connector. Use the Buzzards Bay Connector for travel to Market Basket, Bourne Scenic Park, the Bourne Council on Aging, Bourne Town Hall, and the Sagamore Park and Ride. For more information and to view the complete list of stops and schedules, visit capecodtransit.org/bbconnector.htm. Selectman George Slade is running unopposed for the Barnstable County Assembly of Delegates seat held by Linda Zern. It is made up of 15 delegates, one for each town on the Cape. Mahoney's on Main was granted an entertainment license for single performer playing an acoustical guitar or other instrument. Just a reminder that sharks will be in the area possibly to the first week in November. The Atlantic White Shark Conservancy safety tips remind swimmers not to swim near seals, swim close to shore where your feet can touch the bottom, stay in groups when paddling or swimming, and avoid wearing shiny jewelry. Now for our featured stories. The Bourne Public Schools state that based on feasibility studies and current data, they anticipate schools will resume learning on September 16th in a remote learning model. They're expecting a phased-in approach to reopening and therefore will work to bring back groups of students in the high needs category as quickly as possible to provide in-person learning. Developing a phased approach to reopening will include metrics for moving in and out of phases. The current thinking is that they will have a target date of late October to evaluate the trends in health data and possibly transition into a hybrid model for all learners. A drug and alcohol rehabilitation house has been proposed for 14 Bosun's Lane, located in a residential neighborhood near the Upper Cape Tech School. At the August 19th meeting of the Bourne Zoning Board of Appeals for a special permit for the facility, there were so many citizens who wished to be heard that the Zoomed meeting that a continuance for the hearing was granted until October 21st. At the September 1 Board of Selectmen meeting, the following resolution was approved. The town of Bourne, joining with other Cape Cod towns, adopts a resolution to reduce net greenhouse gas emissions from human activity within and by the town to zero at the earliest technically and economically feasible time. It is requested that all officers and departments of the town be directed to take such measures within the scope of their respected responsibilities and authority as may be necessary and prudent to facilitate such objectives. This resolution was approved unanimously. Extinction Rebellion organized a climate emergency action on top of the Bourne Bridge on Friday afternoon of Labor Day weekend, September 4th. As the tradition of slow parade of cars backed up for miles, making its way across the bridge for the holiday weekend, protesters held signs and banners reminding Cape visitors of how environmentally fragile the Cape that they love really is. Red Rebel Brigade walked across the Bourne Bridge. They are an international performance activist troupe dedicated to illuminating the global environmental crisis and supporting groups and organizations who are fighting to save humanity and all species from mass extinction. More info can be found at redrebelbrigade.com. And for more information about the fight against climate change on Cape Cod, visit capecodclimate.org. The Army National Guard is proposing an 8-lane machine gun range at Joint Base Cape Cod. The range would require clear-cutting 170 acres of forest. There are many concerns about the effects of the machine gun range on our tightly knit, fragile environment. What is the impact to groundwater? What is the impact of noise from machine gun range, which is expected to reach the neighborhoods in Sandwich and Forestdale, affecting residents and also an elementary school? And what about the reduced values for those homes in that area affected by the noise? The machine gun range is expected to cause a 19% increase in activity on the base. What about bridge traffic and traffic during the construction of the replacement bridges? More than 5,000 acres would be required to accommodate the operation. Anticipated weapons used include several types of machine guns, 12-gauge shotguns, grenade launchers, and pistols. It is hoped that there will be a public hearing on the proposed machine gun range. Here's what's happening at the library. On Wednesday, September 16th at 7 p.m., the library teams up with Bourne TV for a movie and discussion of the only Mayflower passenger who had been to North America previously. A decade earlier, Stephen Hopkins had been aboard a Jamestown-bound ship that wrecked on Bermuda, inspiring Shakespeare's final play, The Tempest. Shot on location, the intrepid hit-and-run history crew retraces Hopkins' life crisscrossing the Atlantic. The movie will be shown on Bourne TV with a Zoom live discussion with the two-time Emmy-nominated producer and host, Andrew Giles Buckley, a Hopkins descendant. Curbside service is expanded at the library. On August 31st, the new hours will be Mondays 10 to 4, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays 10 to 7:30, Fridays and Saturdays 10 to 4. When you are notified your items are in, come to the library during the hours listed. Give them a call on your phone to let them know you are outside, and they will check them out for you and place them on the table that's outdoors. Go to bournelibrary.org for access to music, books, magazines, and more. The Friends of the Jonathan Bourne Public Library are fundraising with Dutch Mill bulbs to earn money for online programming. All items are guaranteed to grow and bloom, and the library earns 50% on every sale. Visit bournelibrary.org for more information. There are several small free lending libraries scattered around Bourne. Gray Gables Beach, Pecasset Market, Bourne Middle School parking lot, Bourne Scenic Park, and Buzzards Bay Park. Here's an update on COVID-19. All visitors entering Massachusetts, including returning residents who do not meet an exemption, are required to complete the Massachusetts travel form prior to arrival unless they are visiting from a lower risk state designated by the Department of Public Health. Quarantine for 14 days or produce a negative COVID-19 test result that was administered up to 72 hours prior to your arrival in Massachusetts. If your COVID-19 test result has not been received prior to arrival, visitors and residents must quarantine until they receive a negative test result. Failure to comply may result in a $500 fine per day. Here's a current list of the lower risk states: Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Maine, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Vermont, Washington, West Virginia, and Wyoming. Here are the current coronavirus numbers in area towns as of September 2nd. Barnstable with 439 total cases. Bourne, 171 total cases, 911 tests performed in the past 2 weeks. 2 tests were positive, a positivity rate of 0.22%. Falmouth, 246 total cases. Mashpee, 78 total cases. Plymouth, 650 total cases. Sandwich, 106 total cases. Wareham, 231 total cases. Visit mass.gov for daily COVID updates. Call 211 if you feel ill or need testing advice. Or visit mass.gov/info-details/stop the spread to find free testing sites with no symptoms or referrals needed. The Nursing Home Family Resource Line is 617-660-5399, a dedicated phone line to connect family members of nursing home and rest home residents with the information and resources they need. This phone line provides one central contact for families and community members who have questions about the nursing home or rest home care their loved one is receiving during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Nursing Home Family Resource Line is staffed Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The staff will field questions on a range of topics and coordinate across state agencies to help provide answers. The mental health issues related to our lockdown and the pandemic are especially hard for people with depression. The National Alliance on Mental Health have a 24-hour helpline. Call 1-800-950-6264. Some Bourne residents joined a nationwide movement Saturday, August 22nd at 11 a.m. Over 20 Bourne residents held a demonstration in support of the essential services provided by the U.S. Postal Service, including residents' ability to vote by mail. Held outside the Pocasset Post Office branch on Barlow's Landing Road. The demonstration was part of a nationwide mobilization taking place at post offices across the country. Over 700 branch post offices across the country took part. Worried about getting your ballot through the U.S. postal system? You can personally drop off your ballot. A new ballot box has been placed behind Town Hall. If you don't wish to vote in person and are concerned about mailing your ballot through the U.S. Postal Service, this is another method for submitting your vote. What's happening downtown? Mass Maritime Academy has begun construction of the 237-space parking area for students. The parking lot is expected to be landscaped with trees, shrubs, and ornamental grasses. It will have solar-powered lighting that will also light up the town-owned path to the canal, and a bus shelter for students waiting for the MMA shuttle. Mass Maritime Academy Vice President of Operations Captain Alan Metcalf Jr. has said that weekends and summer months could be times the lot is made available for public use. Here's an update on some of our services. iSwim is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Dorothy's remains closed, and mattresses are not currently being accepted except from commercial clients. However, empty pizza boxes can be recycled curbside in Bourne. Grease is no longer considered a problem. Reminder, there's a voluntary watering ban in effect for Bourne. Please water before 7 a.m. or after 7 p.m. Bourne TV filmed some of the Council on Aging's popular exercise programs for seniors so that you can work out and keep fit from home. Check out these programs such as Senior Chair Exercise with Sherry Best and Zumba Fitness Gold with Michelle Timmis. Stream on BourneTV.com website and watch it on your big TV screen at home on Bourne Community TV's YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com and search for Bourne Community TV. Be sure to subscribe to Bourne Community TV's YouTube channel to keep up with what's happening in Bourne. Friends of the Bourne Food Pantry are asking for monetary donations. During the pandemic, Monetary donations may be made out to the Friends of the Council on Aging and sent to them at P.O. Box 144, Buzzards Bay, Massachusetts 02532. Clearly note on your check that the donation is for the food pantry. If you are in need of Meals on Wheels, please call Elder Services of Cape Cod at 508-394-4630. Here are some beautiful photos by area photographers showing the beauty that surrounds us. Let's take a look at the calendar to see some upcoming events. On September 12th, the Uptuxet Garden Club is having their plant sale at the Pecasset Community Building. On Friday, September 5th, the Bourne Recreation Department hosts Movin' and Groovin' with DJ Ooch at the Bourne Community Little League Field for ages 6 to 13. Register by September 18th at bournerec.com. The fee is $15. Any questions, contact Kathy Matthews at kmatthews@townofbourne.com. The annual Bourne Historical Society Strawberry Festival will be held on September 26th from 11 to 3, but it's curbside pickup only. Strawberry shortcakes are $6. For more information, contact the Bourne Historical Society. Visit bournehistoricalsociety.org. Another Bourne Rec Department event will be held on Friday, October 2nd from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Join the fun with drive-in trivia with the Trivia Brothers at the Bourne Community Building parking lot. Reserve your spot, which is your car, for 6 players by September 25th. The audio for the show will be pumped in via FM transmitter, and your trivia entries will be done by your phones. The fee is $30 per car. That's up to 6 people. Register at bournerec.com. The Upper Cape Tech PTO Craft Fair is pivoting and is pleased to offer a virtual craft fair with contactless curbside pickup on November 21st and 22nd. Customers can shop safely from the comfort of their own home for over 500 crafts made by 50 crafters. In addition to the PTO's raffle with over 50 crafts, customers can shop the store until October 31st. Contactless curbside pickup will be on November 21st and November 22nd at the Upper Cape Tech campus from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Their online store is best viewed in Google Chrome or Internet Explorer. Visit the store at uctpto.3dcartstores.com. The U.S. 2020 general election will be held on November 3rd. The pandemic and the need for social distancing has meant more of us than ever are spending time outdoors getting fresh air and exercise. In our segment, Bourne Outdoors, we take a hike on the beach trail at Lyman Reserve. Owned by the trustees, this 210-acre property spans the borders of Bourne, Plymouth, and Wareham, a paradise of woods, wetlands, and shorelines, including a treasured cold water trout stream as it flows into Buttermilk Bay, where swans can often be seen. Just remember to keep safe out there. Watch out for poison ivy, disease-carrying ticks, and mosquitoes. Well, thanks for watching this episode of the Bourne Review, and I'll see you next month.